Hey, it's Subby.
We have a tornado possible tag on both of these cells.
These things are spinning up tornadoes very, very, very quickly. Still have a tornado warning out.
That's going to be for this circulation right along 13 Highway. It is moving to the northeast.
Here's thunderstorm warnings.
Trees down, power outage.
Let's go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Welcome to Subby's Weather Talk.
What's going on, everybody? It's Subby, and welcome to episode number 8 of Subby's Weather Talk podcast. So I'm sitting here at my desk this morning going over the LRC over the next 30 to 45 days, and I thought, I'm going to make a podcast out of this because there's a lot of farmers out there that would love to see some of this information that I am pulling off from the LRC. And just for those who maybe don't know about the LRC, that stands for the LEZAC Recurring Cycle. It was founded and researched by a local meteorologist out of the Kansas City metro area for KSHB. His name was Gary LEZAC. Now, he has retired and currently resides in Colorado right now, but he is constantly doing more and more research through a company he founded called Weather 2020. And this is it's such exciting technology, guys. I mean, I've been following this now for almost 20 years, and Gary has been working on the LRC for about the last 30. So basically, for those that want to know about what the LRC is, it is a model that he developed. Gary found out that there was a cycling theory that every year was different, but that there was a certain amount of days in between the same repeated cycles, and that lasted for the whole year. And then in October, a new cycle sets up. Each year is unique, and when that cycle sets up, typically October, November, into the first couple weeks of December, you can plan out long-range forecasting for the next 10 months. And the incredible thing about this is when you take a look at the accuracy of the LRC, right now, the latest figure that I saw that Gary posted was about an 87 to 88% accuracy over a 120-day forecast. Now, the National Weather Service 3-day forecast averages 85%. So basically, you can get at or better than average on a 120-day forecast in accuracy than what you can from a 3-day forecast. It is just incredible, and they're constantly improving this model, doing more research. They had just recently come out with what's called the Global Predictor. The Global Predictor is an easy-to-use app that is now available on Apple and Android that you can get on your phone, or you can get it through Windows or through the Mac. And you download this and you can go anywhere around the world. And we're talking global here, not just here in West Central Missouri, anywhere around the world over a course of 6 months. And you can find what the forecast is for that particular location. Incredible. Just incredible. So that's kind of the LRC in the nutshell. So what I am able to do, as Subby's Weather Talk has been a corporate sponsor of Weather 2020 and the LRC over the last year, I have what's called the Weather Dashboard at my disposal. And basically, it's a bunch of data, a bunch of graphs, and it allows me to pick 1 county, 10 counties, 3 states. It doesn't make make any difference, and over any amount of time period, and I can see what the trends are based on the LRC. It is typically how I use most of, I use this to be able to come up with my forecast. I also plug that data into a meteogram that I use through the software to help develop forecasts for West Central Missouri as well. And according to all of this information from the LRC through September 30th, this is what the finding from the LRC is showing, that we are going to have a drastic cool down at the end of the month. Yes, the end of August, and we're going to be talking about highs into the mid to upper 70s again, all the way into the first week of September. So that just, I can't remember the last time we had 70s or low 80s at the end of August. So most of West Central Missouri should be at or slightly below average temperatures all the way through the end of September. So the third week of August, and especially the first week of September, looks like it will be our very wet weeks over this time period. So that third week of August, we're looking at over 400% of the average rainfall based on the last 30 years. And especially the first week of September, which is at over 500% of our average based over the last 30 years. Now, the total precip expected during this time here in West Central Missouri is 7 to 9 inches of rainfall. And of course, this is based from about August 15th through September 30th. So we are looking at 7 to 9 inches of rainfall. Now, you divide that out between the weeks, and you're looking at, roughly around an inch and a half average per week. So very, very good news is the fact that we are to dry out soon after that into October. So we get plenty of moisture in there toward the end, through the start of harvest, and then we dry out so the farmers can get back out in the fields and get their crop back out. So it is shaping up to be a great early fall here in West Central Missouri. So that would actually put West Central Missouri in the 160 to 180th percent of average rainfall based on a 30-year average. Now, you want to compare that to what we've seen last year at this time, and West Central Missouri was at the 40% of average. So again, when I was given the portfolios out based on the LRC back around in February and March, it was given the same forecast for the whole year. And a lot of the farmers were just kind of skeptical. They're saying, so we're going to be getting plenty of moisture, cool temperatures. Yep, we are. And they're just like, all right, subby, so we trust you. And I'm telling you, these forecasts have been spot on according to the LRC. So there you have it, guys. The farmers are going to be very excited to hear this news. And again, we're going to be at slightly below or right at average temperatures all the way through September 30th. And then we're also going to be at 160 to 180% of average rainfall based on that 30-year average through September 30th. So it's really shaping up to really have a great harvest for the farmers. And again, don't forget the third week of August and the first week of September look to be our very wet weeks over this time period. So you need to plan accordingly. So there you guys go. That is the word here at the Weather Center here at KDKD 95.3 here on this edition of Subby's Weather Talk. Everybody enjoy the day. Get out and enjoy it. And until next time, stay weather savvy, my friends.